The story of Samson is a tale of incredible strength, betrayal, and redemption. Samson was an Israelite born with incredible physical strength, a gift from God to deliver his people from the oppression of the Philistines. As a youth, Samson was known for his great feats of strength, including killing a lion with his bare hands. He also slew 1,000 Philistines with the jawbone of a donkey. After the Philistines came to capture him, Samson grabbed the jawbone of a donkey and used it to slay 1,000 of them, carried the city gates of Gaza on his shoulders. Samson was able to rip the gates off of the city walls of Gaza and carry them on his shoulders to the top of a hill, set foxes on fire and released them among the Philistine fields. As revenge against the Philistines, Samson caught 300 foxes, tied their tails together with torches, and released them into the Philistine fields, causing destruction and chaos. Despite his miraculous accomplishments, Samson had a weakness for women, and he fell in love with a Philistine woman named Delilah. Delilah was bribed by the Philistine leaders to discover the source of Samson's strength. Delilah's persistence and willingness to betray Samson led to his downfall. First, Delilah asked Samson to reveal the secret of his strength. Samson lied to her and said that if he were tied up with fresh bowstrings, he would lose his strength. Delilah tied him up with fresh bowstrings, but Samson easily broke free. Second attempt. Delilah asked Samson again to reveal the secret of his strength. Samson lied to her again and said that if he were tied up with new ropes, he would lose his strength. Delilah tied him up with new ropes, but Samson easily broke free. Third attempt. Delilah asked Samson again to reveal the secret of his strength. Samson lied to her again and said that if his hair were woven into a loom, he would lose his strength. Delilah wove his hair into a loom, but Samson easily broke free. Fourth attempt. Delilah asked Samson again to reveal the secret of his strength. This time, Samson revealed the truth to her. His strength came from his hair, which had never been cut. Delilah cut his hair while he slept, and when he awoke, he had lost his strength. With Samson weakened, the Philistines captured him and blinded him. They made him grind grain in prison. We can learn from this story the importance of being careful who we trust, and the consequences of giving in to temptation. After several attempts, she finally tricked Samson into revealing that his strength came from his uncut hair. When Samson was captured by the Philistines, they cut his hair and gouged out his eyes, reducing him to a weakened and humiliated state. However, Samson's hair eventually began to grow back and he regained his strength. In his final moments, Samson prayed to God for the strength to avenge his people by bringing down the pillars of the Philistine temple, killing himself and his enemies. Despite his tragic end, Samson's life teaches us several important lessons. First, it shows us the dangers of giving in to our weaknesses and temptations, which can lead to disastrous consequences. Second, it demonstrates the importance of trusting in God's plan, even when things seem bleak. Finally, it reveals the power of redemption, as Samson was able to regain his strength and use it to defeat his enemies. We can apply these lessons to our own lives by striving to resist temptation, trust in God's plan for our lives, and seek redemption when we have fallen short. The story of Samson serves as a reminder that even in our weakest moments, God can use us for His purposes and bring about great good from even the most difficult circumstances.
Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing and sharing with your loved ones.